Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anthony G. Tolosa. So for this day, we will do the all activity in chapter 11, which is in NetAcad. But before that, we need to know or read the introduction of this chapter. So we go to the introduction of this chapter. So, chapter 11, build a small network. So, up to this point in the course, we have considered the services that a data network can provide to the human network. Examine the features of each layer of the OSI model and the operation of TCP/IP protocols, and look in details at Ethernet, a universal LAN technology. The next step is to learn how to assemble these elements together in a functioning network that can be maintained. Okay, so we are done in reading the introduction of this chapter. So we need to find the activity here and we will answer it immediately. Okay, we go to section 11.1, which is the network design, and find an activity here. Okay, there's no activity in 10.1, 10.1.2. Okay, there's no activity here. Then there's no activity here. So we go to section 11.2, which is the network security. Then go to 10.2.1, which is the security threat and vulnerabilities. So we need to find a activity, or there is an activity here. So the title of this activity is Security Threat and Vulnerabilities. So the instruction of this activity is read the security threat and vulnerability scenario, drag each scenario to its corresponding type of security threat. Okay, we go to answer it. So sending a virus to reformat a hard drive. So I think it will be data loss or manipulation, because reformat a hard drive is a data loss. Okay, then altering data record, so it will be data loss manipulation because of the world data. Okay, preventing legal user from from accessing data services, so it will be disruption of services, or the DOS. Then the stealing scientific research report, so the keyword here is the scientific research report, which is report is a information, that's why it will be information theft. Then stealing a company user database, so user database is the key point, so the key here, so it will be information theft. Then overloading a network to keep user out, so it will be disruption of a service, or the DOS. Then the making illegal online purchase, so it will be identity theft because they use the identity of the user. Then impersonating someone to obtain credit, so I think it will be identity theft. So we need to check it if it is correct or wrong. So correct, you are have successfully matched its scenario to its security threat type. Okay, we are done in this activity. So we go to figure 2. So it also security threat and vulnerability. So the instructions: read the security management practices, drag each management practice to the appropriate security management type. So these are the management practice and it is the security management type. Okay, so label critical cable and component. So the keyword here is cable, cable, electrical cable, label, critical label. So label, it will be maintenance. Then control temperature and humidity. So the keyword here is temperature and humidity. So it will be environmental. Then control access to the console port. So it will be maintenance. Then use security cameras. So the keyword here is the security cameras. So it use the hardware. Then next is create positive airflow. The keyword here is the airflow, so it will be environmental. Then install redundant power supplies. So the keyword there is power supplies, it will be electrical. Then install UPS system, so it will be electrical. And lock up device, prevent unauthorized access. So lock up device is the keyword, so it will be hardware. So let me check it if it's correct or wrong. So you are successfully match each security practice to its security management system. Okay, we are done in this activity. So we go to 11.2.2. There's an activity here. Okay, this. So the title of this activity is type of attack. So the instruction is determine the type of security attack, describe, drag each security attack type to its scenario. So security attack scenario. A computer is used as a print server for ACME Incorporated. The IT staff failed to apply security updates to this computer for over 60 days. How the print server is operating slowly and sending a high amount of malicious packet to its NIC. So the answer will be worm, because hindi nila agad malalaman na mayroong virus ito kasi worm nga ito. Okay. Okay, let me check it if it is correct or wrong. So it is correct. So next is Sharon, an IT intern at ACME Incorporated, noticed some strange packet tracer while revising the security logs generated by the firewall. A handful of IP addresses on the internet were sending malformed packets to several different IP addresses at several different random port numbers inside ACME Incorporated. So I think the answer will be resonance. Reconnaissance. I don't do the correct pronunciation of this word. So you have successfully matched its security attack to its scenario. Okay, we go to the figure 2. So Jeremiah was browsing the internet from his personal computer when a random website offered a free program to clean his system. After downloading and running an executable, the operating system crashed. Crucial operating system related files had been corrupted, and Jeremiah's computer required a full disk format and operating system reinstallation. So what kind of attack is this? So it will be, I think the answer will be virus. Okay, next. Ariana found a flash drive laying on the pavement of a parking lot. She asked around but couldn't find the owner. She decided to keep it and plug it to her laptop, only to find a photo folder. Feeling curious, Ariana opened a few photos before formatting the flash drive for her own use. Afterward, Ariana noticed that her laptop camera was active. So the answer here will be Trojan horse. Okay. So you have successfully matched its security attack type to its scenario. Okay, we are done. Then we go to figure 3. Angela, an IT staff member at ACM Incorporated, noticed that the communication with the company web server is very slow. After investigating, she determined that the cause of this slow response is due to the computer or the on the internet sending a very large amount of malformed web requests to ACME web server. So what kind of attack type it is? So it will be access. No, that's not access, I think. So it will be denial of service. Okay, we are correct. Next is George needed to share a video with a coworker. Because of the large size of the video file, he decided to run a simple FTP server on his workstation to serve the video file to his coworker. To make things easier, George, created an account with the simple password file and provided it to his coworker on Friday. Without the proper security measure or a strong password, the IT staff wasn't surprised to learn on Monday that George's workstation had been compromised and was trying to upload work-related documents to the internet. So what the answer it is? So it will be access because the hacker have a access in the user database. Okay, let me check it if it is correct or wrong. So it is correct. Okay, we are done in this activity. We need to find another activity here. Okay, just find it here, then there. Okay, we go to section 11.3 and find topic 11.3.2. Okay, there's no activity here. 11.3.3, there's no also activity here. Then topic 11.3.4. So this show commands. So the title of this activity is show commands. So the what we call the instruction is read the show command scenario, drag each show command to the field next to the appropriate scenario. So number 1, shows suspect there is a problem with the current switch configuration. You want to see the same configuration so that you can compare it to what is currently running. So I think because it is currently running, so it is the keyword, so the answer will be show startup config. Okay, so it is correct. Then you are on a call with the Cisco technical assistant personnel. They ask you for the switch IOS RAM, name, RAM, and NVRAM, and flash available. They also ask for the hexadecimal boot location. So I think the answer will be because of the boot location and flash available. So it will be show version. So it will be the answer. Okay, it is correct. Next, you are running the EIGRP routing protocol and need to know the updates interval and what active interface and network are being advertised by the router. So the keyword is router, then the answer will be show IP route. Okay, We are correct. Then you cannot get to the internet. You need to find out your router has a path to the internet and which protocol are being used to provide the path. So the keyword is which protocol. So the answer will be show IP protocols. Okay, it is correct. Then your network documentation relay needs to be updated. A quick listing of the IP addresses of your router in relation to the MAC addresses would help finish the task for recording purposes. So what is the answer? So it will be show ARP. Okay, so it is correct. Then a switch that closest intermediate device to you. It has 24 ports. How many to see a simple list of the port being used, their status, and the VLAN IP addresses of the switch? The answer will be show IP in brief. Okay, let me check if it's correct or wrong. So correct, you have successfully matched is show command to its scenario. So we are done in this activity. We need to find another activity here. Okay. Okay, that's not the activity. Go to section 11.2, which is the networking troubleshooting. Find an activity here. So this activity. So the title of this activity is order and troubleshooting step. So the instruction is drag each step to the field next to its appropriate description. So establish it. So we need to find the. So we need to read the all the question here. Establish a theory of improbable causes. Establish a plan of action to resolve the problem and implement the solution. Document finding, action, and outcomes. Identify the problem. Test the theory to determine cause and verify full system functionality and implement preventive measurement. So I read it. That's why I can easily know the answer. So identify the problem will be the step 1. Then next establish a theory of probable causes. So it will be the step 2. Then next, because it establishes a theory, it will be test the theory. So it will be the step 3 here. Then establish a plan of action to resolve the problem and implement the solution. So it will be step 4. So documenting finding action and outcomes. I think it will be step 6. And verify full system functionality and implement preventive measurement. It will be step 5. Okay, correct. You have successfully matched each step to its description. Okay, we need to find another activity here if there is an activity here. Okay. We go to the summary of this chapter. We need to read the summary of this chapter. So build this small network. In order to meet user requirements, even small network requires planning and design. Planning ensures that all requirements, cost factor, and deployment options are given due consideration. An important part of the network design is reliability, scalability, and availability. Supporting and growing a small network requires being familiar with the protocols and network application running over the network. Protocols analyze and enable a network professional to quickly compile statistical information about traffic flows on a network. Information gathered by the protocols analyzer is evaluated based on the source of destination of the traffic as well as the type of the traffic being sent. This analysis can be used by network technicians to make decisions on how to manage the traffic more efficiently. So common network protocols include the DNS, the Telnet, the SMTP, the POP, the DHCP, the HTTP, and the FTP. So it is necessity to consider security threat and vulnerabilities when planning in network implementation. All network devices must be secure. This includes routers, switches, end user devices, and every security devices. Network need to be protected from malicious software such as viruses, Trojan horses, and worm. Antivirus software can detect most viruses and many Trojan horses applications and prevent them from spreading in the network. So the most effective way to mitigate a worm attack is to download security updates from the operating system vendor and patch all vulnerable system. Okay, that's all for this day. So see you in my next video and bye bye.